Poor Bobby's been through the ringer. We feel like we're watching just like a WWE just smackdown. He threw it in the air and it did a full 360.
I'll be honest with you, I did not expect this guy to get demolished like he did twice.
To the right, back.
That was freaking wild. Dude, he just destroyed that decoy. When he rounded that corner, he bit his ears. You ready to have some fun? Change of plans. We've been hunting a deer in Georgia for the last, I guess it's been about a week, right?
Yeah.
Wind is bad for the next 3 or 4 days, so we're making a change of plans, hitting the road, headed to another state where we've got 2 bucks that are coming through semi-regular, and I really think that we can really fire these deer off. We're gonna take a big buck decoy, stick it in there and rattle and see if we can't make somebody mad. And hopefully, by the end of this little journey, we'll be replacing this fake buck with a big old real buck. Don't sleep on that at Buc-ee's.
Actually, I just watched the story of Pops last night. He showed me, and I was like,
Buc-ee's summer sausage, by the way, you see the ratio of cheese in it? I always like a summer sausage that's got a lot of cheese in it. Pretty high. This is pretty good. This is like an 8.5 out of 10 on the summer sausage scale. So, that was a good little pit stop. Now let's get back to the mission. I don't know if we'll use them or not, but I've got these little turkey stools. This is sneaky, dude. This is extremely sneaky. Especially if he comes from here, he's not gonna see us at all. I also think most of his attention is gonna be focused on that decoy and he's not gonna be thinking about nothing else if he locks eyes on that sucker. This is the spot, dude. This is gonna be sick. Dude, I'm excited, man. I'm really freaking excited. I really wasn't even planning on hunting this place this year. But our winds got bad for the other deer. A couple deer started showing up here. There is no way that they're gonna find us on this hill. Because most of the deer, and I know this from history, they're coming from up the creek or around this berm. And by the time they're here, to even have a prayer to see us, it's too late. I saw her, and then I knew one was following her and could see antlers for a second. I was like, oh boy. We had been set for 30 minutes. I'm really, really curious if that same situation plays out. But it's one of the big boys. How he's gonna react to that decoy. I think he's a younger, like a 3-year-old. I'd let him go. I'm gonna let him go. That was freaking crazy. Can you believe that just happened? We could have killed that deer, but dude, just to experience that. I honestly think that's an older buck that I've had in here. I don't know. I haven't seen that deer on my cameras. That was freaking wild. Dude, he just destroyed that decoy. When he rounded that corner and he bent his ears back, I was like, okay. I was like, man, it's about to freaking happen.
Right there. I believe we've named him Bobby. Bobby the buck decoy. And Bobby got it handed to him tonight. And Thomas, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. We made a uh-oh tonight. Because I know that deer. And I have not seen him in here in 2 years. But I hunted that deer 2 years ago, like hard. And he was bigger than 2 years ago. This is him. Very distinctive split G2. I'm not 100% sure, but dude, I'm like 90% sure that that was the buck we saw tonight. And if that's the case, that deer is old. But it was low light, like I haven't seen him in here. So I mean, it wasn't even crossing my mind until we watched it back and I was like, wait a second, I think I know that deer. So now, if that deer shows back up, we will give him the beans, 100%. But we came here to have some fun and get a little different experience, something we hadn't tried before, and by golly, we freaking got it. Because that was freaking crazy. And if we don't see a deer the whole rest of this trip, I'm good, man. That was wild. That was definitely a first for me there. So we're gonna slip back in the morning and see what else happens.
He was so focused on those does, I don't even think he looked at the decoy. That deer's gonna be a stud. To the right, buck. It might be a shooter, I don't know. He's coming to the right. Here. This could not be a more perfect spot for that decoy because it is such a rut corridor that there are so many bucks in here right now. Those are two of the 3-year-olds that we just saw this morning. Those 2 bucks are 3-year-olds that I've had on camera here that are going to be really nice deer. He threw it in the air. I was sitting here trying not to laugh. Like I was biting my hand trying not to laugh. I've never seen deer behavior like this with the like messing around with the decoy. This is insane. The first buck didn't care at all. That one was cruising by himself and he just saw this in his mind. He saw 2 does standing by this other buck with his ears bent back, and dude, when you turn that corner, you can see in his demeanor how the ears bent back, just boom.
Somebody say Decoy?
I'm about to send you a video.
Yeah, I want to see what transpired this morning.
Poor Bobby's been through the ringer. He's been through 2 rounds. Thomas and I are sitting on this hill, and we feel like we're watching just like a WWE just smackdown. We're on round 2.
So
We're looking
awesome.
for round 3 tonight.
It's a pretty nice butt.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Dude, that thing weighs like 35 pounds.
He literally,
like,
I know. He threw it in the air and it did a full 360. Thomas filmed it in slow motion.
Dude, that's good.
He literally sent the decoy into a helicopter. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I knew that you of all people would enjoy that.
Yeah, that again made my day. So thank you for that.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
See ya. That guy loves him some deer decoy action. He's already had his tail whooped. He's like, uh-oh. He's like, you over there. I'm gonna go that way. There he is right here. That was one of the shooters, 100%. That was a fun sit. 100% that was one of the shooters across the creek. But he was running after does. I don't think there was much we could do with it. I don't know which shooter it was. I just saw like heavy, like way heavier than anything we've seen here. It was 100% one of those bucks. We got one more morning. Got rain coming tonight. It's supposed to stop first thing in the morning, just in time for us to sit and hunt. So I like it right after a rain when it stops. One more morning sit. Hopefully it happens. Bobby, you done good, buddy. I was looking to see if we could see any of the marks of where he got gored. I don't know. I guess Bobby's pretty tough. You done good. We screwed up. We should have shot that first deer. And I guarantee you, I hunted that deer hard 2 years ago. Like, for weeks. Never crossed paths with him. Doesn't surprise me when we sat here one time and he shows up that afternoon. I'm sitting there like, oh, what deer is that, blah, blah. We'll probably never see that deer ever again.
Yep.
But it's not always about the kill. We came here just to experiment with something different and saw tons of action, tons of rut activity, a lot of chasing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not expect this guy to get demolished like he did twice. So that was a lot of fun. We're headed back home, but we're definitely not gonna be done here. I wasn't even planning on hunting this place the rest of the season. We've been focused on one back home, but because the winds were bad, we made a change. But after spending some time in here, I think we put 6 sits in.
Yeah.
I kind of want to come back and try to get it done on one of these shooters.
Yeah.
This place is freaking such a magic place for the rut. Until next time, Bobby.